If you need to fix monetization for your local newsletter, or you want to start a newsletter and you want ideas of monetization, then that's what this series is about. We're taking the Bend Buzz here as an example. In the previous video, I broke down all the different ways that this newsletter is currently earning that we could see on the website for the newsletter. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to break down one of those particular points, and that is going to be the jobs board. So a jobs board is a brilliant way to add an additional revenue stream into your newsletter. So if we go into this edition here, we scroll all the way down to the bottom, we can see that we have got some jobs. So who's hiring? We have a list of jobs, we have the full jobs board, and post your job. And in this in this video, I'm going to show you how you can set up a jobs board to make money. So I'm going to guess that all of these links take us through to the full jobs board. And then this link here takes us through to the jobs board where businesses can post their job. But on top of that, the newsletter operator is going to earn. So if I click the button here, we'll be taken through to the jobs board. Now, just to give you a little bit of background on this, jobs board softwares tend to be around about the $99 mark. However, we've had a bit of interest recently on jobs board, and we are coming up with a cheaper solution. So if you'd be interested in starting a jobs board and having a cheaper solution than $99 a month, just go down into the comments, put the word jobs board. If we get enough interest, we can create a software that goes with our current softwares that we already build for local newsletters, such as our launch playbook that you'll find in the description. Then we can build that and we can get that out for you. But you can see here we've got the same branding that we see over in the newsletter. So we've got this branding up here, all the same colors. We've got the about page, and what that's going to do is tell people all about the Bend Buzz. So this actually brings people to the newsletter, and that's why this is so powerful, because it's designed to get traffic to the newsletter, but also for the newsletter to get traffic to the jobs board. So they feed off each other. But if you can get your jobs board to rank, or you can post jobs in social media and then people come over and click here, they'll also find the newsletter, which is going to be a massive benefit to you. So interested in advertising, you can reach out. Looking for a local job, check the jobs board. So what we've got here is a link through to the newsletter. So like I said, if people find the jobs board, they can then also find the newsletter. I like the fact that we've got the blog here, because what the blog does is it allows for traffic from search engines. So if people are Googling certain things, then this could come up as a blog, and then again, they can be taken to the newsletter, or they can be taken to the jobs board. So the jobs board seems to be something new that they've added recently to the newsletter. So let's talk now about monetization. So what I've got here is, this is a chat that I use. This chat is designed with one sole purpose, and that is to come up with monetization ideas for a local newsletter. It doesn't do anything else. You just chat to it and it will just spit out for you different ways that you could make money from your newsletter, things you wouldn't have thought about before, as well as giving you how much you can expect to earn. Okay, a simple prompt that I put in, trained it, and then this is what it does. So as you can see, the benefits for having this kind of local jobs board is that you can charge $50 to $200 per post for local employers. And as I said, if you're paying $99 a month and you're charging for a premium listing, $99 a month, then you've covered the cost of the software. If you charge $50 a month, you need to sell 2 premium listings. If you use a cheaper option like the one we're designing, which is specifically for local newsletters only, not just generic job boards, so it only has what you need, it doesn't have all the extra stuff that you don't care about as a local newsletter operator, then you only need one at 50. That would probably cover it, based on what we're planning on charging. It's going to increase engagement, because people that want jobs are going to open your newsletter more often because they want to see what jobs are available. But on top of that, they're going to come and visit the jobs board. Depending on what they want to do, they can put the keyword in. So let's go for director. It's going to search and give them all of the director jobs there. Now, A lot of these could be free listings, so you're not actually going to get any money from them. But again, what you're getting is engagement. And I'll talk to you in the next video about jobs boards in this series of monetizing your local newsletter, about how you can get more jobs up here nice and easily, and how you can get more paid jobs up. But like I said, all you need is to have a couple of people paying you, and you've covered your cost of running the jobs board, and then it's going to bring people over to the newsletter. You're going to get that community value up with strengthening local trust and brand relevance. You've got sponsorship upsells. So what I will be doing is saying, look, for $200, you're not just getting in the premium listing in the jobs board, so sort of pinned up here at the top for a month, let's say, but you're also going to get yourself into the newsletter. So these could all be paid listings, or these could be some free examples, and then the paid listing, you know, has brighter colors, bold text, an image, whatever it is to draw the attention to it. Equally, you could charge a $200 and then add on the newsletter as an upsell. But if we're just getting one person a month, one business a month, in order to pay us $300 to promote the job in the newsletter, promote the job in the jobs board as a premium listing for a month, then that $300 we can turn it in Facebook ads into 600 subscribers, which is massively going to grow the newsletter. Okay, take off the cost of the software first, and it's going to be slightly less than that, but that's great growth of your newsletter. So the job board and businesses are both going to be interested in signing up to the jobs board, so job seekers, and on top of that, they're going to find the newsletter and they're going to subscribe because they live in the local area, so they want to be able to actually find out what's going on just like everybody else. So there are a lot of tools out there. Niceboard and Pally are some examples. Like I said, they cost different amounts. You can go away and just sort of search jobs board. Like I said, we've had some interest about doing one that's specifically just for local newsletters, so it doesn't come with all the stuff you don't actually need. You know, these softwares are designed for people that want a national level jobs board, which has a lot of stuff that as a local operator in your local area you don't care about. And you can get a higher ROI. So just 10 listings a month at $100 is $1,000 revenue at a cost of $100 for the software. Like I said, $9,000. You can put some of that into Facebook ads and you can turn some of that into profit. And because these softwares work really well, it doesn't take you too long to set up. If you don't want to set this up for your own local newsletter, just let me know. We do have a package where instead of you having to learn how to do all of this yourself, we can set it up for you in a couple of days really easily. And we'll pre-populate it with jobs for you, because what often happens is you can set everything up and make it look nice, but an empty jobs board, nobody's going to come along and actually add their job to it. So we can help you by pre-populating it for you as well. So if that's something you're interested in, just go ahead down to the description and find contact details, send us an email. But you can see here jobs cost $25 for a limited time only. So it looks like all jobs cost $25. So if you went back to the original list and think, okay, all of these jobs cost $25, then what we've got here, 1, 2, 3, 4 posted 2 weeks ago, 4 times 25. That week they made $100. Last week they made 25. This week they're making 25. So depending how well you push this out to get businesses to know that it exists so they can put their jobs on, then the more money you're going to make. And like I said, I'll talk about that one in the next video. But they're live for 60 days. They're going to be shared with thousands of Central Oregons because they can get promoted on the blog. They can get promoted on the newsletter. They can get promoted on this newsletter's social media, which is really good. And on top of that, it's going to be on the jobs board as well. So loads and loads of exposure, and then people just need to sign it in, preview. You can get paid money straight away, and then you can have some upsells on the back end as well. So it might be $25 for a listing, and then like I said, once they filled this out on the back end, you know, for $100 they can go in the blog, they can go in the newsletter, and so on. So hopefully you found this useful. Hopefully you're thinking, yes, newsletter plus job board sounds like the solution for me. In the next video, as I said, what I'm going to do is give you some ideas on how you can get more people aware of your jobs board so that you can get more signups and make more money. See you in the next one.